Hello friends, this is Surat here. So today we are going to discuss about Ethereum smart contract with Solidity. So we have to understand what is smart contract and how we are going to write smart contract on Solidity platform. So let's move into smart contract. Smart contract are computer protocol, or you can say computer code, that helps to exchange money, property, shares, or any value without any middleman. Okay, so for example, let's say we are doing transaction from person A to person B, and we are going via bank. So here we need to transfer our money from person A to person B without any banks. So if you write a smart contract, so you have to trust your computer code rather than trusting the bank. So this is very high level. So what we have discussed over here. So now the question is, so how we are going to write the smart contract? If you want to write a smart contract, so we have a platform, it's known as Ethereum. So Ethereum is a decentralized platform. On top of that, you can run the smart contract. So let's move to Solidity. Solidity is a programming language where you can write the smart contract. It's a high level programming language. It's a statically typed language. That means the type of each variable needs to be specified at compile time. Also, it is contract oriented. Contract means you can create your own contract, you can execute your own contract, and you have to write those contracts on, write and execute those contracts on Ethereum virtual machine, we known as EVM. So when you are writing a script or program, the program will be converted into byte codes, and those byte codes is going to be executed on EVM. So today we are going to write Solidity programs. So we are going to write a smart contract. If you want to write a smart contract on Ethereum platform, so there are two ways. One way, you have to go to the browsers, online browser, where you can write your smart contracts, and also you can download your Ethereum Mist wallet where you can write the smart contract. So let me go to the Ethereum Mist wallet. You can see, so there are different releases are the release are there. For example, if you go the top one, right now it's 0.9.3. so this is the latest version where you can download. Either you can download in Linux machine or you can download in Windows machine. So if you go down here, you have the Windows 32 version and Windows 64 version. This, if you download for Windows 62 version, you can click, and in between there is a exe file is there, you can download, you can run the exe file, and this Mist contain both Ethereum wallet, or individually also you can install the Ethereum wallet. So let's download the Ethereum 64-bit. So it will take some time to download, and after also it will take time to install those software. So this is the one way where you can download the Ethereum and you can write your own smart contract. And the other way is you have to go to the browser, so where you can write your own smart contracts, you can test your smart contract. So the browser one is little bit convenient to write a smart contract for testing purpose. So let me go to the browser one. Okay, so here is nothing but the by default browser, online browser. This is JSON based JavaScript applications, so where you can write your own smart contract. So there are different features available over here. This is the, you can create a new contract by clicking plus sign over here. You can compile your code, it's auto compile it, and also you can run your applications, and these are different settings are available, and you can debug, you can analyze your smart contract. Okay, so today, so these are the two types where you can download your smart contract and you can go to online where you can write your smart contracts. So this is nothing but the browser one, whatever I have shown over here. So let's discuss about, so if you want to write a smart contract, so you have to write Solidity programs, and these are the basic features where we have to understand before writing any Solidity programs. So the starting one is the comments. So like you can write single line comments and multi-line comments. So there are different data type cells available, like others programming language. We have a integer, string, array, struct. Also there is a global variables, like we have a MSG is the nothing but the address of the sender, and here you can see the tx.origin. Tx stands for transaction, so represent the current transactions, and here you can see the block number, which block number, it's a current block number. So these are the global variables. So there are so many global variables are there, and there are access modifier, like you have a private, public, and also you can write a functions. So like there are different type of functions. You can pass parameter to the functions, you can return the parameter from the functions, and also we can create your own constructor. So we have to know when we are going to create a constructor. And also there is a different operators are available, like you have a logical operator, comparison operator, arithmetic operator, and there are a lot of control structures like if, while, and also there are input output parameters, and we need to know what is the new keyword. And here also you can inherit, also you can, there are a couple of import statements like others programming language. So these are the topics we are going to discuss one by one. But for today's discussion, we are going to discuss only comments and data types. The remaining topics we'll discuss in future. So here there are different types of data types are available. So like other programming language, we have value type, we have reference type. So similar to that, here also you can create your own value types and reference type. Reference type, which is nothing but it will keep the address. Value type, it is nothing but it will keep the actual value of the variables. Let's discuss one by one. So before that, we need to move to the browser one. The browser is nothing but the Remix. So I just open the browser. Here you see this is the by default smart contracts which is available. So what we are going to do now, you need to create your own smart contract. Okay, the extension for that Solidity program is .sol. So you can, let's write the same program in. So here, so by default you can create a new files. So let's say I can create plus over here. I can write my first Solidity program. It's like a hello. Click on OK. This is the IDE where you can write your own contracts. So before writing one contracts, you have to specify the which version you are going to use. For that we have to write so I am using 0.4.0. Okay, so here you have to write your own contracts, like you can give any name of your contracts. You have to write contract. Okay, let's say I give in my contract name is hello. So now first topic we are going to discuss about the comments. So comments, as other language you can write double quote, double slash, like okay, or else you can give multi-line comments. Okay, both way it will work either. The next topic is, so we are going to discuss about the data types. So here there are different types of data types are available, like let's say bool. For example, we can give bool. Either you have to specify true or you have to specify. So here you see the error. So for Solidity programs, your statement should end with semicolon. Okay, so that is compulsory. Otherwise, you'll get a error. You see. The next, we are going to discuss about int and uint, int and uint. Okay. So if I type over int or uint, you see there are multiple variables are available. So int start from int 8, it's 8-bit, to int 265, sorry, 256. Okay. Similarly, uint is unsigned integer. Uint, if you go for 8, it will come uint 16, uint 32, multiple of 8 till uint 256. So here int is nothing but int 256. Okay, so both are remain same. And similar, uint is nothing but uint 256. Okay, so both are remain same. So let's define one variable, int 8 equals, let's say I can give some name, my int equals something 20. Maximum you can specify 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Okay, 2. Minimum is 4. Value should be from this to this, nothing but 2. So the next, we are, let's say if I run the program, we can go and run over here. You see this is the contract names, same over here, it is showing over here. If I create multiple contracts, let's say for example I can create one more contract, I can inherit that contract from my parent contracts, hello, that also it's possible. So we are going to discuss the next class. Okay, so here if you go over here you can see hello and hello one. Okay, So you can select which contract you are going to execute. So now, so here you see the details about that programs. You see the status, current address, from where, the gas, how many gas is there, what is the transaction cost. So these are the details about the program. You can see over here. So if you are creating a getter and setter, you can set the variables also. Okay, so we are going to discuss the next. So now, so these are the integers. You can create integer 82 into 256, u into 82, u into 256. The next topic is the address. So this is new data types in Solidity. So address content. Okay, so when we are going to write the programs, so what is the address for this program? So it is going to, this is nothing but the current contact address. Okay, if I give this, so it will give me this. Okay, so in address, so there are a lot of operations we are going to perform in Solidity. So in address, it is 20 byte size. This is nothing but the Ethereum address. It contains both integer as well as character, and there are different operations we can perform in the address. So you can perform, you can check the balance of the, and also you can transfer. Okay, So here, so you have to write within a function. So we'll discuss different type of functions, how to pass the function argument to the function, how to return types of functions, how to pass argument out from the functions. We'll discuss the next topic. We can check if my address.balance is less than 10 or it's greater than 20 for your address, then you can send 10. Okay, like this you can write some conditional statement. Okay, now the next is topic we are going to discuss about bytes. Bytes is like a fixed size byte array. Okay, so if I go similar to bytes, it start with 8, I think. Yeah, 8, and it will move to bytes 32. Yeah. Still 32. So this is one data types which is used for fixed size byte array. Okay, the next, let me see. Okay, do we have anything? So the next is nothing but a string. So you can start with single quotation or double quotation. Okay, both are remain same. Okay, the next is enum. You can create enum is like user defined data types. So I just create a enum variable over here, and I can, let's say, how do I use the enum? Action. Okay. So you can make them as a constant also. Okay. Next is array. So array you can use fixed size, also you can use a dynamic array. So if you want to use dynamic array, you have to create a new. So we are going to discuss the new keyword. Let me see. Okay. Next is struct. So struct, you can combine multiple, it's a user defined data type. You can combine multiple data types for creating a struct. Okay. Let's say for example, I have created okay. Let me discuss about function. If you want to create any functions, you have to write functions. Then function name. Let's say for example, add numbers. Okay. You can, let's say example, uint a, uint x, uint y, and I am going to return uint okay. Let's say I create some variable. Okay. Okay. So as of today, we just go through the different data types. So the next session we are going to discuss about what is modifier. So how we are going to write a modifier. This is the new concept in Solidity. And we are going to discuss about, okay, so we are going to discuss about global variables, modifier, and functions. We need also a little bit more about constructor. So that's all from my side. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks, bye.